Now what's going on all there, peeps? It's good old PR Gears up in here. Your unified WGF champion after you saw me go unify this championship with the previous former belt recently. I am here to present y'all with another classic TBS 420 Club throwback story from back in the day. Go Peel Gears, gonna give you some classic up in here today. So back in this time, Tony Montana was celebrating his 10th episode. He had gone 10 weeks in a row of doing throwback stories. So on this day, he actually made the decision he was going to do 10 episodes in one day, double his content in one day. So he told 10 different stories. I'm going to be showing y'all the final story right now. He did this all in the day. He had a schedule at he was in college at this time, and he was working, where was he working? I can't even remember that place. Some restaurant, Honeybee Hive, he was working at this time. So he had to balance that, and he was still too nervous, shy, the early. This is start, not even a year in, just 10 weeks in here on this. So he went home in between all this, changed different outfits for each episode. This story right here is about the first time he was ever been on TV. Yeah, Tom Montana, he been on TV before he was on YouTube when he was in high school. He make a mistake throughout this. He says right at the beginning, the programming he was on was called Electric Circus. It was a dance program that was on Much Music every Friday. They would have a bunch of professional dancers all in there, dancing out like it's a club. And then usually it was in the Much Music studio. Now all those people will be standing outside. Well, we'll get into that. Let's let good old Tony Montana tell you about the time he made his world television debut. All the way back, he said grade 12, but it was grade 11. He was in grade 11 at this time. He was in grade 12. Take it away. What's poppin', peeps? It's that TONY, the urban franchise, Tony Montana. And it is the 10th story of the 10-story event for episode 10. And I'm gonna let you guys know something that a lot of you might not know. You may think YouTube has been my first venture into being seen by the public, but I have been interviewed on television before. Yes, I have. Specifically, no, not the news. It was Electric Circus on Much Music way back in the day when I was in high school. I think grade 12? Yeah, way back throwback. Talk about a throwback story. Electric Circus used to be the show that would come on, I think Friday or Thursday nights. No, it was Friday nights. No, it might have been Thursday. No, because it was after the week when everyone saw me, so it's Friday. And they would film it at the Much Music Studios, and it'd be more or less like a nightclub there, and then there'd be always a bunch of people outside of there. You'd always want to go there because they're going to pan the camera and everyone in the audience is going to get to be on TV for a couple seconds because of the camera going by them. Everyone wanted that. Like, Much Music used to be really cool. It used to be this thing, Speaker's Corner, that I always wanted to go on. But I guess, YouTube has taken the place of things like Speaker's Corner. Yeah, so it was a very popular show. Everyone used to watch Electric Music. I just forgot the name. Okay, well, anyways. One night, me and my best friend, we went to the town center, and we were waiting for our other two friends, but for some reason they never showed up. I remember they worked at Swiss Chalet, and something came up, and they weren't able to show up, so me and Letchel just decided, I don't know why, out of the blue, to go downtown, and technically, going downtown for me was new. I never really going to high school is when I learned to take the TTC, essentially. So going downtown with my friends, with Garvin and Edsel specifically, they essentially taught me how to get downtown. They taught me how to take the bus hanging out with them, because I usually used to always get rides everywhere, and I never really learned the bus when I was younger. Like a lot of people do learn it when you're younger, but I learned it from hanging out with them. So me and Edsel decided to go downtown. I don't know why we decided, but we went, and we were just hanging out, walking around, trying to talk to girls, popping into random shops and stuff. We went and ate somewhere. I can't remember where we went and ate. Then when we're walking, we're about to go home. Then we see, hey, look, Electric Circus is on. Oh man, I can't remember the name. Electric Music. I can't remember whether I said the right name earlier, but yeah, it was going on. So we went and we stood there. I was like, yeah, why not? So we went and we stood in the crowd. We're all jumping when the camera came around. Then the girl who's the host of the show came out and she asked, is anyone from Trinidad? And I was like, no way, is this real? And then Edsel was like, yo, put up your hand, bro. So I put up my hand. And then the girl came. And the funny thing is, my two friends who didn't show up, for whatever reason, they were both Trinidadian as well. So all three of us probably would have got interviewed. So she was going to interview me live on the air about Carnival. She was asking me if I knew about Carnival. I'm Canadian-born Trinidadian, so I like soca music, but I just don't really know a lot of the artists. Like, I have a few that I like. But, yeah, I just went along with it. It was just that kind of cool thing. And I think I kind of feel bad mentioning just when I was about to go up to the part, when they were telling me, when they're about to go on the air, and the security guy was like, okay, go walk up. And then my friend was walking up. My best friend was Filipino, and then he just put up his hand. You're not Trinidadian, and just blocked him. I was like, yo, that's bullshit. You should have let him get on the air too. Checking, part 9 still uploaded, and it's getting 20 to 12. So I don't know if I'm gonna get all of them up before midnight. We'll see. I got one uploaded on the computer. Maybe I'll upload this one on my phone. So yeah, I got interviewed on the air, and for the next week or two, I was really cool in school because I was on Much Music. That was cool moments, you know. I remember I recorded it on cassette, and someone taped over that cassette. If anyone knows any way where I could potentially try to find that episode of Electric Music, if there's some kind of like a site I can go on that will have all the episodes, I could try to find that clip. It was around the time of Carnival. Or Caravana. Maybe it was Caravana or Carnival. I can't remember exactly which one. So it was either in July or February. Or July, the end of July or the end of March. One of those two. Just before the thing was going to take place. And I'm guessing maybe 99, 2000. I don't know. If anyone knows a way I could try to find that episode, that'd be really cool, because I would really like to see that. My first time on TV. And I feel stupid because the girl was trying to get me to say my last name on the air. I didn't clue in. She asked me my name and I said Anthony. She's like, what was that? And I should have said Anthony Samaru the second time. But no, I didn't. But yeah, it was pretty cool, you know? A little 5 minutes of fame. But yeah, so that was part 10. I'm keeping this one short so that I can upload it on my phone. Because apparently the one on my computer is taking its sweet ass time. So you guys will get episode 10 before you get episode 9, apparently. Or should I just wait for this to finish uploading, then upload this? We will wait and see, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, to all the germs and gents. I am your urban franchise, Tony Montana. I am here to tell you guys interesting things. I gave you 10 of them today. I suspect next time I do this, I'm going to film the content in advance. Because my schedule today left a couple hours blank. If I had everything already filmed in advance, I could have posted it. I was going to film one at school, but I felt awkward. I just felt awkward doing it there. Alright, guys, stay good. Keep it lit. Oh, I didn't hit stop. Oh, shit. Sorry about that. I meant to hit stop there. I just touched the screen. Well, it's almost 10 minutes. Let me go a little longer. Oh, yeah. This music thing was cool. It's the same group of guys that I think I talked about in the video before. We had plans to do a boy band. I don't know why. I obviously am not the type of the boy band type, but I guess I was supposed to be like the hip hop influence. Like, I don't know. I wrote poems, so, and I was trying to do raps. My raps, or initial raps, were just too violent. That's all I'll say. My original raps were just too violent, too negative, too aggressive. Didn't work. But my poetry was where I could just express myself, put raw emotions into it, and not be too extreme to any extent, if you know what I mean. But I'm grateful for that time, because the poems, I still write poems all the time. It's like, especially if I get really stressed out or anything's really bothering me, I'll just go on or write some poems, and helps me get through things, helps me, when something's hard to deal with, I just write about it, and it's just like, it feels like I'm taking all those emotions out of me that I want out of me, and I'm putting them onto paper, and I'm just getting rid of them. And I have a record of it to where I don't need to relive it, just to remind myself, so I know not to make the same mistakes. Running your emotions is very therapeutic. I know that. I couldn't tell you, because it is very therapeutic and it helps a lot. It does help a lot. It helps you get past things. Just anything that's hard for you to get by, just start writing it. Write a story. Guys, I want to know if you want to hear me do live reading or try to do my script. That's how I'm going to put it out there. It's either going to be a full live reading, me just reading the script, or I'm going to have some people and we're going to reenact it. And if that's the case, I need a bunch of fat guys. And 3 hot girls. That's literally it. And obviously, hopefully we'll be able to get my brother to play himself. That's the casting. So if you're interested, let me know. If you're in Toronto and you want to be in on this when I film it, let me know. And let's get that going. Stay good, guys, and keep it blitz.